Every day she attemptedly followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book hitched away at the back of her mind. What on earth is... There's nothing on this card, but... A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. One, two. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Well, it's an awfully bright plant to be in such a dark place. Okay, anybody? Nobody, just the postman. One from your librarian friend today. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks. Okay, so it looks like we're going to Calder Abbey. Yeah, there it is. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." What am I supposed to make out of that? Are there any plants known as friends of something? Maybe a plant that's colloquially known as corpse's friend? I could swear there was a corpse's friend somewhere. If there's a plant, I think that's a mushroom. Oh, here we go. Devil's Night Trap. Otherwise known as Corpse's Friend. Let me see. Where are my unidentified plants? It is a light, pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles. Well, this doesn't smell like pine needles. What about this? Well, there's no scent described. This here... No, the leaves don't look anything like... I feel like I'm grasping at straws. A rather unpleasant scent. Well, that's not pine needles at all. This one just describes the flowers, not the smell. Strawberry dipped in honey. Well, that's not pine needles. Ouch. It was quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves. Do I have any band-aids? Well, that's the one with the turquoise bulb. I don't know. Do I even have this plant? I mean, I need to know what the long meg is yet. I don't. Maybe I have to go to this Robert Barrow's place. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to just leave the Abbey and be done with it. Unless I really do have this plant here somewhere. I think if I identified it, it would say this plant smells like pine needles. So no, whatever it is, I don't have it. This is sort of trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not, they've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I better have a chat with this new Arda, and I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Have I identified mountain astery? Large cup-like flowers, smells stale and damp. Let me see. Do I have a plant with those kinds of flowers? Maybe it's this, but I'm not sure. Nah. Also no. Problem is there really aren't any flowers that I haven't identified yet that look like what's being described here. I mean, these aren't particularly large. And these aren't particularly cup-like. Everything else here is identified already. Well, since I have the will to explore, I'm gonna get to go to Kendall. Robert Barrow's place. Maybe he has something. Yeah, here we go. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Black Hall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after the lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of fungi, and I have just the thing for him. I do? I didn't know that. Actually, wait a second. Copper Caledonian. Red patch, a fungus with red patches on it. I think it's this one actually, because I guess top part of the fungus looks like the drawing, and it's got red patches on it. Oh, that relieves. And I've got 3 plants now. 3 new plants. Okay. So that's Copper Caledonian right here. This one, distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. Let me see. What was that? How is that mountain asteroid described again? Stale and damp. Yeah, this is pretty much his. These flowers do look like cups. Mountain asteroid. Okay. An entry for the weeping bell, a plant believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have just you'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It's also known as the golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay, and what was that one? Devil's Night Trap. Just move these out of the way. Yeah, things are getting kind of cluttered here. Overpowering, sickly sweet scent. Well, I'm looking for something that smells like pine needles. Purple flowers, long leaves. Doesn't say anything about the scent. Let me see if I'll go to the Abbey. Here. And see if either of these are Corpse's friend. This one... Okay, here's hoping. Really? Okay. Then I straight up don't have it. Again. I thought it would be described as a pine needle, as smelling like pine needles. Okay, who's next? I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I've taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Oh, and it's over here. Okay, well I have a recipe for Balok's elixir. And a bunch of doodles about what the plants look like. So let me see, I think one of the ingredients is this one. I can tell by the shape of the flower. In fact, I think I'm supposed to make these based solely on what the flowers look like. So I've got this one. And let me see. I'm looking at the number of stamens, I think they're called, that show up here, as well as the number of petals. Like this one, for instance, well, the petals are shaped wrong here. But not here. Gee, I've got two of these red. I'm positive I got two of these red, but the last one. Wait a minute, how many? Yeah, this has to be that one flower with the like 8 or 9 petals there. But this other one, do I even have it? Oh, look, it's back. The new artist won't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendro has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduino. And that's where it's located. But do I even have the offering? I'm beginning to doubt that. I have no idea what this path even is. I mean... I can see a couple of buildings here, a mountain. I'm guessing that line's a river. Wait a minute. I think I found it. It's here. Yeah, it would be part of the Grisdale Forest, wouldn't it? It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest for now, at least. The trees are thick Hick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering of either Ember Soul or Cauldry, neither of which I have identified, to the goddess Arduina. Okay, well... Cauldry has some sort of dark magical thing, and Ember Soul has protective properties. Maybe I'd use that. Oh, watch out for leaves that are razor sharp. Wait a second. I think this is Ember Soul. I keep almost cutting myself on its leaves. Oh, finally, I identified a plant correctly. Entry for Evolum. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evolum has many short, pretty leaves. Okay, so this is Ember Soul. Alright, who's next? I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying that they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their dang cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. Here we go. Kind of think of it. I think this might be it. I'm wary of those spines. Yeah, you can tell by the drawing. It's a very distinct look. It releases... Yeah, I'm thinking it's this. Here we go, yeah. Larkshine. Lyle of Neptune. Also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. I don't think I have it. Well, I can't exactly risk doing anything else.